Welcome back. If you caught part one, then you already know things got messy, fast. What started as a simple coffee date turned into a complete mix-up when Dave, fed up with boring dating apps, walked up to the wrong woman, Naya.
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
And instantly felt a connection he wasn't expecting. The chemistry? Effortless. Almost too perfect. But there was just one problem. She wasn't his date. His actual date, Jenny, showed up right in the middle of it all, while Naya herself was waiting for someone else. One small lie turned into a chain reaction.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No worries. So as I was saying,
Identities crossed, emotions got real,
it's kind of loud in here. You want to check out the coffee spot next door?
Okay.
and before anyone could catch up, everything was already spiraling out of control. And now, in part two, the truth doesn't just come out, it crashes in. Naya's real date walked into the cafe at the worst possible moment and froze when he saw her sitting across from Dave, mid-conversation, mid-connection, like something had already started without him. His face tightened instantly. "Is this what you were planning to do to me all along?" he snapped. Dave stood up without thinking, his chair scraping loudly against the floor. "Hey! Who do you think you are? You don't get to talk to her like that." Dornel paused, looked Dave up and down, and then burst out laughing, loud, mocking, clapping his hands like he'd just walked into a comedy show. "Oh, wow. So this has been going on longer than I thought," he said, shaking his head. "Naya, who the hell is this guy?" Naya stood up overwhelmed, her voice rising. "Both of you, please, just calm down." But Dornel wasn't listening. "Oh, please, shut up. Stop acting innocent," he fired back, and before Naya could respond, Dave stepped forward again, pointing at him. "I told you to stop shouting at her." Dornel's expression changed instantly. Without warning, he grabbed Dave and lifted him clean off the ground, slamming him onto the coffee table. Cups rattled. People gasped. And Dave groaned as he pushed himself back up, ready to swing. But Naya jumped between them, arms outstretched, her voice cutting through the chaos. "Stop! Both of you are embarrassing me. I'm done. I'm out of here." She turned and started walking away, but Dave, still breathing hard, called out, "Naya, choose, me or him." She stopped, slowly turned back, looked at both of them, one furious, one reckless, took a deep breath and said, "Both of you, forget about me." Then she walked out without looking back. Dave stood there in shock, hands on his head, before slowly sinking down to the cafe floor, the weight of it all finally hitting him. Dornel hesitated for half a second, then ran after her. But by the time he reached outside, she was already gone, sliding into her red convertible, roof down, speeding off like she was escaping more than just them. Dornel cursed under his breath and rushed to his black SUV, determined to chase her. But as he sped forward, Jenny suddenly stepped into the road, trying to catch her bus. He slammed the brakes just in time, the car stopping inches from her. Jenny froze, her bag slipping from her hands as she dropped to her knees, shaking, tears spilling out. Dornel jumped out of the car immediately. Hey, are you okay?" She couldn't even answer at first, just crying, overwhelmed after everything that had already gone wrong that day. When she finally managed to speak, her voice broke as she explained how terrible her day had been, how her date had gone, how she'd been humiliated, and now this. Dornel sighed, running a hand over his head. "Yeah, I get it. Today's been a mess for me, too." He hesitated, then softened. "Look, I'm sorry. Let me at least buy you some coffee or juice." As he pointed at the coffee shop she had just left, Jenny shook her head, saying, No, I'm not going back in there. You don't have to, Dornel replied gently. Let me drop you home at least. After a moment, she nodded. He opened the door for her, and she got in. On the drive, the tension eased slowly as they talked. Really talked. She told him about Dave, about how things fell apart before they even began. He told her about Naya, about the chaos, the misunderstanding, the anger. By the time they reached her place, the weight of the day felt lighter. They exchanged numbers not out of obligation, but something quieter, something genuine. And he drove off into the night. Days passed. Dave retreated into himself, back to work, back home. Back to his video games and his 2 dogs who greeted him like nothing had changed. But everything had. Naya tried to move on too, returning to her routines, scrolling mindlessly one evening until she stumbled across Dave's profile. She paused. Her thumb hovered over the screen as memories flooded back.
Hello? Is it me you're looking for?
The laughter,
It was scratching
the music, the effortless way time had disappeared between them, and the moment he stood up for her. She found one of his posts and left a simple comment. Dave saw it later but didn't think much of it, until 2 days later when he woke up to a message. Naya Anderson. His heart nearly jumped out of his chest. He opened it instantly. They talked for hours. About everything, about nothing, about that day, about the mistake, about how it all spiraled. He apologized, genuinely this time, no excuses. She listened. She gave him her number. They talked until their phones died, and then some more the next day until finally they agreed to meet again. This time, no confusion, no lies. Meanwhile, something unexpected was growing between Jenny and Dornel. What started as a bad day turned into late-night calls, then dinners, then laughter that came easier each time. Before long, they found themselves building something real, something steady. One night, they were at home watching a movie, playfully arguing over snacks, tossing pillows back and forth, when suddenly Jenny froze. Her expression shifted. She got up quickly and rushed to the bathroom. Dornel sat up, confused. "Jenny?" She didn't answer. Moments later, she came back. Quieter now. He looked at her, concerned. "When was the last time you had your period?" Jenny froze again. The room went silent. Across town, Dave and Naya sat across from each other in a restaurant, both a little nervous, both a little hopeful, but this time, it was real. No mix-ups, no pretending, just them. They laughed, talked, and when dinner ended, Naya agreed to see his place. When they walked in, his dogs rushed over, tails wagging wildly, instantly loving her. She laughed, kneeling down to pet them, and Dave watched, something warm settling in his chest. "Well," he joked, "looks like you've been approved." She smiled. "They've got good taste." He grinned. "Guess that means they finally have a mum." She looked up at him, pretending to think about it, then laughed. And this time, it didn't feel rushed or complicated. It felt right. 9 months passed. Jenny and Dornel were ready to welcome a new member in their home. And somewhere in all that chaos, wrong turns, wrong names, wrong moments, everything had somehow found its way exactly where it was meant to be. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. We upload 2 videos every week on YouTube and TikTok at Mike J Edutainments. My best recommendation to watch next is this one right here. Stay safe out there.